Hey everybody, this is Leandra Lively. I'm Jade here, and I'm kind of excited today. Well, the other day I just got blood tests back because my husband and I went to the doctor's like a little over a week ago, and we just wanted to, get a checkup on what all our blood level, everything, all the vitamins and nutrients and everything were, because, I don't know, we just feel so awesome on this lifestyle. Everyone's talking down on us, so we're like, we gotta, show these people that we're in like perfect health. So we got our stuff back in the mail, and my husband's results are pretty similar to mine. I got mine right here. I'll flash it to the thing. And I didn't get like everything checked because my doctor was being a weirdo. We had different doctors, and she wasn't listening to me, but my husband's doctor was like spot on, like believed in everything he was saying. My doctor was kind of like a naysayer. She said there's no protein in fruits and vegetables whatsoever. No protein. I'm like, well, wouldn't I be dead then? No protein whatsoever. So, you can't really reason with the medical establishment. I know there's a few out there doing good things, maybe the holistic stuff too, but on average, they don't know anything about nutrition or health. They just intervene, and they just use drugs to cover up, shove the symptoms back. It never really goes away. You think you're sick, and you take that drug, that just shoves your symptoms back. It's going to come back later. That doesn't get rid of anything. The only way it'll totally get rid of itself is if your body heals itself, which it does, but it's kind of hard on the standard American diet when you got the meat rotting in your colon, and you got dairy clogging up all your sinuses, and you're just so congested, full of mucus, and it gets stuck in your joints. You got arthritis. It's like the meat and the dairy and the soy and the gluten, and drinking and smoking doesn't freaking help when you add that onto it, So, and then there's pollution on top of that, which you can't really control. You can't really control the chemtrails in the sky, You can't shoot the plane out of the sky. It's up there doing its thing, and, you gotta kind of just keep it positive and keep on the fruits and vegetables, and that'll always just keep you good in the long run. So I'm going to flash this for you. Hopefully we can kind of get a good picture. And I wrote some little notes by this stuff of because I didn't know what RBC was, but all those little abbreviations. Hopefully you can see all this, and I'll read some off. But yeah, right there highlighted, normal lab results. So I'm not some raw, vegan, fruitarian eater that's just wasting away and dying. Like, these are awesome results. Like, I'd like to see someone on the standard American diet try to compare their results, because I don't know, maybe they're in better shape than me, but I don't know, I doubt they're getting everything they need, So, yeah. So vitamin D was the only thing that was kind of low, but I mean, we live in the Midwest. The doctors even said that's way normal, like way awesome. And I even go outside at least a half hour to an hour every day, whether it's sunny or not, and I'm trying to, get my vitamin D or getting active, get active out there, walk the dogs, bike, whatever you like to do. And yes, that's the only thing. And I don't take any supplements. I just get everything from the fruits and the vegetables, which, I don't know, I love it. Tastes good. I don't have to swallow stupid pills, waste money. Some people spend like hundreds of dollars a month on supplements, just like protein powders or, vitamin D, osteobioflex, all this just mumbo jumbo stuff you don't need. You get it from your food, you'll be good. But white blood cells, supposed to be 4 to 11, mine was 4.5. Red blood cells supposed to be 3.8 to 5.4, mine was 4.9. Hemoglobin, it's what carries the iron or whatever, and mine was 14.1. It's supposed to be between 12 and 16. I don't know, I can read this all out. It's just spot on, no problems. It's like crazy. But I already knew that, I've been doing this for like a year now, over a year. And then my B12, everyone's like, oh, you need to eat meat to get B12. It's like, meat eaters are just as B12 deficient as anybody else, But, because your body, you don't get B12 from food or a source. Kind of like vitamin D. You get vitamin D from the sun. And B12, your body makes B12. It's made in your intestines, It's a bacteria. Your body makes it. So you don't go eat more of a certain food to get it. But, some people supplement it too, but I don't take any supplements, and my B12 is 333, and it's supposed to be between 213 and 816, so pretty good. Oh, and glucose, for all those people out there that think sugar's bad, too much sugar, too much fructose, too much glucose from your fruit and your carbs. Carbs are bad. Carbs are awesome for you. You need your carbs. Every cell in your body runs on carbs, gets your brain going, And the carbs and the sugars from fruit, the simple sugars, or even from rice, those kind of carbs, they are converted quickly to glucose, and your body uses it up. But my glucose level is supposed to be between 70 and 125, and it was 90. Pretty smack dab right there in the middle. I'm not way too high on sugar or anything, so I was just really excited. And folate's supposed to be over 3.4, and mine was 17. Pretty awesome, You get folate from foliage, like plants, greens, leaves, and spinach is like one of the highest, and I eat spinach like every day. I love this stuff. And like I say, my husband, he eats like the same way I do, so his test was pretty similar to mine. We're not wasting away over here. It's just, I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good. But the reason I was kind of motivated to make this video, and I felt like I had to prove something, show my blood test or whatever, was because we've been watching this show called Long Island Medium, and I'm sure you guys have heard of it. It's a popular show or whatever. But it's about she's not kind of psychic. She communicates with the dead or whatever, and then brings the messages to the people. And whatever, maybe you don't believe in that. It's not about believing in it or not. But the reason I was motivated to make this video today is because we're watching the show, and it's like we watched quite a few episodes, and it seems like everyone on there, the loved ones, are dying of, cancer, heart disease, lymphoma, leukemia. It's like, who the heck here is dying of natural causes? I'm sorry, but those aren't natural causes. Nothing about it is natural. And so I don't know, I just get so mad. I'm seeing these little kids dying of leukemia, and I'm like, why? Why? It doesn't make any sense. They're doing something wrong. It's what goes into your body. It's the food they're putting in there, the toxicity. The only reason someone is sick or unwell or has a degenerative disease is because of toxicity in the body. It's either the bad food, meat, dairy, gluten. I don't know, I think soy is toxic. All those things are toxic, along with cigarettes and alcohol and pollution, not getting enough sunlight. The only reason you have a health problem is because your vitamins, minerals, all your health needs aren't being met, emotionally, physically, get active, and dietary too. So I just get pissed off. I just can't sit here and see all these kids, or even older people, but that aren't really that old, just dying and suffering for no reason. It just sickens me, and that's why I felt like I had to make this video. So if someone can see this and change it around, fruits and vegetables are what's going to save your life. I am not lying to you. It's the truth. It's the food for mankind, for humankind, fruits and vegetables. I just can't stress it enough. So get out there, get a juicer, get a blender, just eat the whole fruit, all the whole fruit you can shove in your mouth on a daily basis, and your body will heal itself. Doesn't matter what you have, your body will heal itself. And so I got a couple books here, and you're wondering, oh, well, what does she know? She's not a doctor, she hasn't gone to college, And it's like, yeah, I haven't gone to college, and no, I'm not a doctor. I just have spent my whole, the whole past 2 years, once I found out about this whole thing, the body heals itself, I was just stuck. I was just sucked in, and I've been looking through everything I can, reading whatever I can on the subject. So, I don't know, if that kind of, helps you, read books. That's, going to be your best friend in this. If you're sick, if you got a problem, read everything you can. Watch all these documentaries. Watch The Beautiful Truth, The Gerson Miracle, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, Forks Over Knives. There's a lot of them out there, and it'll help you out, keep you motivated to do it. But so these first two books don't really talk about diet, but they talk about a lot of other lifestyle type stuff for raising children, because it starts with the kids. You can't just start this when you're 20 and think. It's good that you find out about it young, but it's better if you can get your kids on the right path, because they will thank you in the long run. And okay, I'll get on with it. But this first one's called the Continuum Concept, and here's what the cover looks like. See the author there? And yeah, it's about kind of attachment parenting type of stuff. She lived in tribe where it wasn't modernized. It was just kind of not like America at all. It wasn't Western at all, but she kind of watched how the mothers raised their kids in that kind of tribe where it was really close. You kept your baby wrapped on you, breastfeeding and all that type of stuff. So read this book if you're pregnant or planning or if you know someone who's gonna have kids, like good gift or something. At least I was like, I just get so intrigued when I find out about all this stuff. I just learn something new every day. And this next one's called Unassisted Childbirth. And it might sound extreme, like unassisted childbirth, but honestly, read the book and it'll change your whole perspective on the whole birth experience. Watch the business of being born too. And if you're not into the whole unassisted thing, like, oh, just me and my husband, that's kind of scary, you know? And I've never had kids before, so I guess I can't really say, but read the book, and if anything, do a home birth with a midwife. If you're too scared to do it alone, like just you and your husband, a midwife is going to be great for the process, because a whole lot less interventions, because I feel like it's just so unnecessary. All the drugs, like they give you Pitocin to get you going. Those are like man-made contractions, and they're way stronger than normal ones. And don't listen to me, look it up for yourself, because I've never had a kid. But they give you the Pitocin, and it's so harsh. It's like way worse. And I've heard it from people who've had the home birth and all the drugs, and it's way worse. They're like man-made contractions that are way worse than normal, natural ones. So then what happens? It hurts so freaking bad that you need an epidural. So they put the epidural in there, and then what? What happens then? Oh, all of a sudden you can't feel. How are you supposed to push your baby out if you're numb and the baby's numb and it just doesn't want to come out? So then if it takes too long, because the doctor's on a time budget, you know, or whatever, you know, on a certain time schedule, he's going to be like, we need to do a C-section. So it's just a whole, just the snowball effect of just madness, just ridiculous. Read Unassisted Childbirth. And another good one, this talks a lot about nutrition and diet too, Creating Healthy Children by Karen Ramsey. She's an 80-10-10 fruit vegan, you know, raw vegan, fruits and vegetable eater, high carb, low fat. And yeah, great book, you know, it's awesome. Talks about all the little recipes you can do for your kids to keep them into it, because honestly, kids love fruit. I loved fruit when I was a kid. Would have way rather had, you know, 3 apples a day and a bunch of raisins than like a whole lot of other junk, you know. Kids like fruit. And another one is A Cancer Therapy by Max Gerson. And this whole Gerson therapy, look up the Gerson therapy, because the people are curing their cancer all over the place, all over the world, you know. Cancer just gone because the body heals itself. And another good book written by Max Gerson's daughter is Healing the Gerson Way. That's a good one too. I read that one too. It's pretty similar to that, you know, talking about how to cure the cancer. And the greatest book I ever read was 80-10-10. I don't have it with me because I borrowed it off to somebody. But read 80-10-10. It's all about the whole fruits and vegetable lifestyle. Like any questions you have, it just covers it. It's the best diet for the best quality of life you could ever live. So I don't know, I just had to get that out there. Just start reading stuff. Get interested in health. You gotta kind of make it your hobby, because it's not, you can't really walk down the street corner and see a bunch of stuff that motivates you in life. It's like, there's a Burger King, there's a McDonald's, here's a bunch of people like that don't look healthy at all. And I'm supposed to just kind of like go that way too, just because it's what the media and everybody portrays? I don't think so. Try to find new friends. You might have to kind of not hang around certain people for a while. You know, be a hermit, which isn't good. Like, it'd be good to have a buddy at least to do this with. But you'll get online, meet up with some people, you'll find people that are like you. Like, it sounds weird. And we're in the middle of Minnesota, like, where's all the tropical, you know, fruit-eating people? It's kind of hard to find, you know. But you'll find them if you really want to. And I was going to say something else. And another thing, like with the whole, you know, McDonald's, all this fast food nation America type stuff, like obese America. It's like, you know it's not natural, because when do you see an obese animal in nature? You don't walk outside and see just this fox that's just so obese it can't even walk. They're not dying of diabetes and cancer out there, these animals. Maybe some pollution screws with them, so where, yeah, they did die earlier than they should have, which I believe pollution is effed up. Like, we can't be doing this. Like, I try to think every day, like, how do we stop it and all this Monsanto stuff? But you gotta stay positive. You can't just focus on the negative. Stay positive. That's what's gonna help you in the long run. And try to stay off the cigarettes and the smoking and the weed and the drinking. You just need to just get your mind just going. Just open your mind and fill it with just love and happiness and positivity, and just get rid of all the negative. Because I know you want to be happy, healthy, fit. Be there for your kids, for your grandkids, for your husband or wife, Be there for them, you know? Say, hey, we just ate a good fruit dinner, let's go for a walk, you know? Let's talk about real life stuff, not just a bunch of bull crap, you know? Really get to know them, communicate. Like, that's the biggest thing in life. It's like crazy. But I guess I'll let you go. I just wanted to get that out there because I just felt so motivated to make a video right now. And I don't know, hope you liked it. Please share if you're into it and you want to spread the message too, because I feel like this world needs a good change going on. We need some change. So, I'll let you go now. Thanks for watching. Bye.